Hey friends, I usually don't post like this, but I'm outside selling bracelets today, and I just wanted to remind someone in case you forgot. God has not forgotten you, I promise you He hasn't. I was just blessed today, and it reminded me so much of just how grateful I am. How grateful I am. Words do not express how grateful I am. And I'm sorry about the noise. I'm in a parking lot, so lots of cars. But I just want to remind someone, God doesn't forget His children. God provides every time. I love you. I see you, and I'm just so grateful for every person who's been here, every person who's helped me. It's been hard, but it's worth it for an awesome journey. I did not get those amazing people who helped me today their name. That's okay, because God let me see their soul instead. And oh, was it beautiful. For those who do not know, which many do not, I am homeless, of course, that you probably will know based off my videos. But what you don't know is that I make handmade bracelets and I go out every day and I sell them. I started only doing it in the afternoons, and then soon enough God had me started doing in the mornings and afternoons. I have to make enough money for the following day to have a place to stay. I'm sorry, not the following day. That day that I'm working, that you see me outside, I am trying to make enough money to have a place to stay that day. If not, I'll be in my car or I'll be making more bracelets sales as much as I can to try to get a room by 3 p.m. Where I am, you check out at 11 and check-in's at 3. So if I have to wait, then I have to wait. But this particular morning, I have been waking up lately around like 7 a.m. to go and sell bracelets. This morning I woke up late. I woke up at 9 and I was like, that's a short period of time. I usually am out there till at least 10:30 before I come back and either hopefully pay for my room if I made enough money, or figure out my life and start packing up the room and getting myself together in that way so that I can go back out and start selling more bracelets to try to at least get the 3 p.m. window. So this particular morning I woke up at 9. I was like, oh my goodness, I have like an hour. I usually am out there for 3 or 4 hours to make enough money, so how am I going to make this in an hour? But I was like, you know what, a lot can happen in an hour. God can move things within an hour. So I said, all right, God, I know I woke up a little later today, but I'm still going to go out and try. I'd rather try than not try at all, right? I went out there. And I will probably cry again because I've been crying. I was out there for 30 minutes. And God bless this woman who told me that something today told her to go to the dollar store. Something told her to go to the dollar store. And here I am, selling bracelets. When she first approached me, she bought a bracelet and she gave me more than enough. And I was like, oh my God, thank you. Then she came out the dollar store and she gave me a beef jerky stick, which you'll see in the picture, and this water, this body armor water. And I'm sorry, hold on. And she asked me a question. She was like, she said, I wanted to get you more things since you're still out here. And I said, thank you so much. I'm out. And she asked me, how long I've been out here and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, I'm out here every day selling bracelets to get a place to stay every night. And she was like, what? And so I went a little bit more detail. I was like, yeah, I come out every day to make enough money for me and my sister to not sleep in our car. And, whatever I make in the mornings and the evenings that I come out here is all that I make. And that's what I do. And she was like, wow, that's so crazy, because I usually don't come this early. I usually come later with my kids. But something today told me to come this morning. For where I am And I'm so sorry I keep stopping because I'm a very private person, okay? I'm extremely private. And I made this page come be vulnerable because God said, you're a little too private, sweetheart. I need you to start opening your mouth and talking about your experiences. And one thing I will never not do is praise God and His glory and the things that He has done and blessed me. Where I am right now, for today's day, it was $70. When she first gave me money, she gave me $20. And I was like, oh my God, I was so grateful for that. When I told her that I work here all the time to make enough money for each day, and I'm out here, she gave me $50. And I cried. Just like you guys saw in the first clip, I cried. And I asked her if I can give her a hug. And I gave her a hug, and when I gave her a hug, I said, thank you so much for helping me. And thank you for seeing me. These past few days, I have been really opening my eyes to all the people around me that are seeing me, that are helping me, that love me, that support me, that want nothing but the best for me. And I did so much that God even made me make a digital product to help others. And I didn't realize how full circle moment this would all be because I just released the product last night. Not even a full 24 hours yet. And he said, hey, go make people feel seen. Go help people feel seen. And in turn, I will give you people that make you feel seen. And they did. So after I gave that lady a hug and cried all over her, I stood there, because I stand on my feet. I stood there, soaking it in with gratitude. And soon enough, another lady approached me. And this time, she gave me a bag. And that bag contained the snacks that you saw in the other clip. This lady does not know me. This lady does not know me from a can of paint. I am diabetic. I also have braces. I also have TMJ, a jaw issue that makes talking like this excruciating. There are days that I wake up already in pain. So she gave me items that were healthy options, like the dried fruit. And most importantly, they're soft. I noticed that. I was like, huh, that's interesting. I also noticed the thoughtfulness, how there were a variety of things. And I was like, only God would do this. Because as I was standing out there before she gave me this, I was like, wow, I'm so grateful I now have a place to stay. Usually, I only make enough money for a place to sleep. I do not make enough money at the end of the day for something to eat. Yes, I do not make enough money for me to eat. So what I do is I will go on my little reward apps. That's why I talk about it a lot on my page. You'll see a couple of food items and I'm like, God is so good because he provides food every time. I will look at my rewards and I'll see where I can get food from and I'll fucking jump around a bunch of places to get a whole meal if I need to. But that's how I eat. Okay, if you guys were wondering, that's how I eat. So as I'm standing there and I'm being grateful for having a room, I'm now like, oh my God, now I have a little bit of extra money from a couple bracelet sales that I've already made, and I now can use that towards food. And before I can even finish soaking in a plan like I do for executing food, I then was blessed with snacks. And she said, hey, here are these snacks. If you feel like you were forgotten, if you feel like God does not hear you, does not see you, and is not there, I promise you, He is. I love you. I see you. Thank you for coming and being vulnerable and listening to my story. I know I briefly mentioned the digital product that I made. I made it because of my page. I didn't feel seen. I felt invisible all of my life. And I know I'm not the only one, because if I was, I wouldn't have felt so seen today as I did. If you feel that way and you want to unlock that part of yourself, I did all the work for you. And I'm a pretty good fucking storyteller, so I'd say. Go check out the link in my bio. Be kind to yourself today. Be kind to others. I love you. I see you. And I'll see you next time.